Okay, so at this point you can use the magnifying glass and you can use the browse button. So let's talk about the third button you can use in the search group, segment find. So as we discussed before, in order to search in account inquiry here, you click the magnifying glass and then all of the fields that you can enter information into to search on turn white, and you can enter your cursor in there and you can enter information just like that. However, you may have noticed that this is not a comprehensive grouping of all the different segments or Munis. For example, if you remember the chart of accounts series, we spent a fair amount of time talking about the program segment and how that defines how we budget, yet it's not here. Well, you can find it in segment find. So let me cancel out of this, click segment find, Munis will switch screens, and look, here are more fields that I can search by. And look, here's program. And if you recall from before, you can click the ellipses to see all of the different information that you could enter into this field in order to get a result back. So I'll click the ellipses. These are all of the different programs that are in Munis. And you'll note here though that only the ones that end in 00 are active. All the ones here end in 1, 2, 3 and on, those are vestiges of the old way we budgeted and they're not currently used. So if you entered any of them in, you wouldn't get a result back. So just ignore them. You need to have your program segment end with 00. So if I hit return here, and let me search for, how about accounting? And this might be helpful because in the finance department, our accounting program is actually 3 different orgs. It's financial reporting, it's payroll, and it's general accounting all together. And so if I wanted to grab all of those accounts at once, I could search by this program. So I'll just hit accept. And Munis is saying, hey, this is kind of a lot of accounts. Is that what you want? I'll say yes. And then it will return all 163 org object combinations that made up that search, which is that entire program. So let me flip over to browse real quick to just get a sense of what I've returned here. So I'm going to organize this by org, and look, 11260146 is in here. As I scroll down, 0147 is also in here. That's right, that's a different org. As I continue to scroll, 2691, which is the third different org, that's payroll. So all of them were grabbed together by searching by program. And if I flip back over here to segment find, you can see that you could search by any of these things depending upon whatever question you're asking of Munis in account inquiry. So if you wanted to search by org, that's the same thing that you could search for on the other page, same thing with fund, but pretend you're an accountant and you're searching by function or subfunction, or say department. You know, I could search by 41 and I could get all of TESS all together. 4,000 records, yes Munis. Do the whole thing. And here's everything together. So it just depends on what you're looking for. But don't be constrained just by this front page of account inquiry. You can also get into segment find and find more information that way.